at this stage of my life, I don't mind movie recaps as much if I've already read the manga. Like I'm fully caught up with JJK, so I don't mind watching a movie recap versus watching a full season because a full season is gonna take like days. I can watch a movie in like 2 hours. So I don't. As of right now, yes, it is a cash grab, but this cash grab, I'm okay with it because I'm just gonna watch the solo leveling movie. I don't feel like watching the full first season. I'm not gonna
It kind of goes to what we were. So this is, I think it's good news, but a lot of people might not think they're this way. Blue Lock Season 2 trailer dropped. There's a lot of controversy around it because people do not like the animation. People think the animation is stiff and mid to say the least. Like honestly, I'm not the biggest on animation. Like I'm not as knowledgeable on it, but from what I saw, it did look pretty stiff. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and I feel like with a story like Blue Lock, it is so much about, at least what brings it to life to me is the characters' gestures and their expressions. And so it looking kind of stale. I was like, I'm not feeling this. But let me know what you guys think. Have y'all seen the Blue Lock Season 2 trailer? From what I've seen, I'm not really looking forward to it. But the other thing about it is though, a lot of times the animation isn't complete in trailers. So could be improved, you know. Maybe not though. Because a lot of people didn't like season 1. So
I haven't seen it yet. I didn't realize it was an uproar for this.
No, so I saw it and I get the uproar because a lot of it did look like slideshows. Like even like them turning their heads or turning their bodies to like face each other, it looked like a slideshow. So it looked bad. It looked bad. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like season 1 animation looked a lot better. There was like a time where like Shoto or whatever, like he like turned to like yell at somebody, and it kind of looked like a caricature just like turning on. It looked.
They kind of move like mannequins.
Yeah, it really looked like mannequins talking and mannequins moving. It didn't look fluid at all.
It's unfortunate because a lot of people love U20. Like U20 is fine. That's when I mean I liked Blue Lock before U20, but U20 where I was like, yo, I'm really locked in.
Oh, you cannot have stiff animation for U20.
I mean, they're going to have the CGI. We saw that in the trailer as well. Obviously, season 1 had CGI too, very noticeable CGI. But the only time it seems like they were moving fluidly is when it was CGI animation. So
no, with sports anime, tough. I understand that you're gonna have CGI.
Well, I don't understand that because unless I'm tripping. I don't remember Kuroko really having CGI like that. I don't remember Ace No Diamond really having CGI like that.
It also depends on who the studio is, though.
But I feel like I think I've seen more anime without CGI than with CGI.
I agree. But who's the studio that's doing it?
Most anime have it. I also think it's like super. Like,
well, I'm talking about sports anime. I don't know if I said that.
Sports. I mean,
sports anime.
A lot of it is drawn. The only anime that sports anime that I think that had CGI was like the Slam Dunk, and then like I don't even think it was a lot of CGI to be honest.
Was that a Netflix original or no? Am I tripping?
No, I think Netflix has it now. Like I think it just dropped on Netflix a few days ago. But
the Slam Dunk movie was all 3D CGI. It's not a Netflix original. And for Kuroko no Basket, there was only that one scene when he unlocked the True Zone. That was CGI. That's it.
I don't remember that scene. To be honest, I don't remember that.
But for more, I guess anime news. Solo Leveling, like they're dropping a movie to recap the season / like the first few episodes of the next season in November, and then like they're moving season 2 to January. Fate Strange Fake drops this fall. Still, there's no like official release date, but it's supposed to drop in the next coming months. Rurouni Kenshin is dropping October 3rd. Gun Gale Online season 2 October 4th.
That's the one with the pink girl, right?
Yeah.
She was a good character. I enjoyed her character in her little spin-off thing.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
so. If you give me more of that, Miles, I'm locked in. I'm locked in on that.
Hater alert. Hater alert.
And Blue Exorcist drops October 5th too.
So we are I think we're gonna have to get used to the movie. Demon Slayer made this popular because when they did it for Mugen Train, when they were getting ready for season 2, a lot of people were like, "Oh, they're dropping the movie," and it just turned out to be you got Mugen Train in a TV version plus the first episode of season 2. Truly, so this is just a thing. I don't like it, but people are gonna run to theaters and watch this movie and get an episode of the next season and think this is something. But Demon Slayer showed that that's a successful model. Unless I could be wrong that other anime have done something like this before Demon Slayer, and now everybody's going to be doing it, especially for the big ones.
What do you mean?
So
like drop a movie and then
no. Like oh, we're going to drop a movie which recaps the last season, and here's the first episode of the next season to make it worthwhile.
Oh yeah,
Mugen came out before the season started.
No. But they did that for Mugen Train before the Entertainment District arc, and I remember a lot of people going to theater for that because they thought the Entertainment District arc was a movie, or they thought we're going to get a lot of it, or we're getting new content. When realistically, you really weren't, and a lot of people were mad leaving the theater because I can't believe we spent money to basically get a recap. Because I remember a lot of people going to theater for that. I said, man, unless I know I'm getting, and I'm fine with waiting. But I'm like, season 2 is around the corner. Why are they dropping the movie now? That's what I was so confused about.
I mean, it's a money grab, but I think that's the wave now. Like, what, JJK is also making a movie out of the inventory arc with Gojo's Pass. They announced that. Yeah, they announced that they're dropping a movie with the whole Gojo's Pass thing with Toji. And then what, Chainsaw Man? They're doing
Really?
Chainsaw
If it's
Man.
just the backstory, I don't think that's a bad idea to make a movie just with Gojo's backstory. Just don't make it seem like it's new Gojo content, because I know that that's what
they're probably gonna try to spin it. They're like, "Oh, new scenes never seen before."
I mean, I wouldn't mind some new scenes.
Then what? Chainsaw Man's doing the bomb arc they're making that into a movie. So
that's a good decision though.
Yeah. I wouldn't say Demon Slayer was the first one to popularize it. I would say Attack on Titan was, because Attack on Titan used to make movies for like season 1 and season 2. That was like really big.
Did the same thing too. Overlord did the same thing too.
Attack on Titan, they would make movies recapping the seasons.
I haven't seen any movie.
Like, I just remember Demon Slayer being the one that made, because I remember people running to the theater after Mugen Train and season 2 was coming. People were running to the theater to go watch that recap movie because they thought it was new content.
No, I'm with you. And like some low key, like very, very low key movies, a low key anime did it like a long time ago. But I mean, having series like Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan doing it is gonna like make it more of the other mainstream anime are gonna do it. I came around. I don't, at this stage of my life, I don't mind movie recaps as much if I've already read the manga. Like, I'm fully caught up with JJK, so I don't mind watching a movie recap versus watching a full season, because a full season is going to take like days. I can watch a movie in like 2 hours. So I don't, as of right now, yes, it is a cash grab, but this cash grab, I'm okay with it, because I'm just going to watch the Solo Leveling movie. I don't feel like watching the full first season. I'm not going to lie. So that's just me.
Backwards pivot real quick. Did Blue Lock, did they change animation studios?
Nah, it's the same one.
Why does it seem so much worse? I just watched the trailer. It seems way worse.
You think less funding, Miles?
Not
something. It's way worse.
Yeah, I don't think I think it did well sales wise. The anime did, so it's not like they got less money.
The manga did fantastic.
I think a lot of it deals with time, how much time they have to produce. Now, I don't know what their schedule looking like. It looked like just maybe they had less time.
You think that Nagi movie like kind of messed them up, like doing that Nagi movie and this?
From what I know of anime, I'm not that knowledgeable animation studios, but what I know of, it's not necessarily that this movie will then hinder production on other things, because they have separate teams. I don't necessarily think that was the case. Maybe they just had a set schedule to deliver this season 2, and they just didn't have enough time, or I don't know.
So that what that's telling me is the Nagi movie was something that was thrown on then. If they're planning, they say, all right, you have a year and a half to get ready for season 2 for the premiere, and then someone's like, people love it, we need something Blue Lock out now. They like Nagi, we can make his story, his backstory into a movie, and then they add that onto it. That's a lot to do, especially with how demanding it feels like the animation for Blue Lock is. You know how dynamic it is.
Yeah, I know Santos said the movie was disappointing. A few other people I know that saw it didn't really like it. So,
I mean, I didn't. Even though Nagi's my favorite character, I didn't watch it. I mean, my expectation it was not high. Like it's just Nagi's backstory. I don't really care that much about Nagi befriending. What's his name? Not
the chameleon dude.
You know, he
Yeah,
does.
it's like all
He does
right.
kind of fit your type, kind of.
Hey man, I like my geniuses. Emotions are overrated. All that good stuff. But
Voices are overrated. It's crazy.
He ain't been right since you 20, man. He be getting cooked. you better tell him to activate some emotion, Riddell.
No, Nagi been slacking. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.